Okay, we are back. We are back talking about NBA All-Star Weekend. Um, are there any quick fixes to the Saturday night?
Yeah, I think we saw that in Dame reaching out to Steph saying, "You, me, Clay, Book, and some other people. The quick fix is you need names.
Star power.
People care about." Matt
Mm-hmm.
McClung posted four dunks that he would have did in Saturday night, and I think there was only two dunks that I was really like, "Oh, okay." But the problem is you need star power.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing about All-Star Weekend was that you can see the stars the entire weekend. It wasn't like you can only see them on Sunday. It was, hey, so you can see your favorites the entire weekend. Vince
Mm-hmm.
Carter will be in a dunk contest. Reggie Miller will be in a three-point contest, but they will also be in the game on Sunday. And I think that's what you need back to All Star Weekend is you need star power.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense for the people that's watching. And before we get into Sunday, and I jump the gun, that's the problem. You need people that care about the stars. You don't need the G League players that got called up. You don't need the bench
Mm-hmm.
players that nobody knows the names of these people or can recognize them outside of the team they play for. You need stars. And I think Adam Silver is doing a great job of trying to harness what that looks like. But to me, in the whole vein of the stars, where's Chuck, Ernie, and Kenny? Talking about the
Oh,
stars, you want the stars to be there.
that's my
Period.
greatest frustration with this. And I didn't see or feel any good vibes from the acquisition of bringing the NBA back to NBC. I don't know why people were so excited about it. I wasn't. I was very happy with the way it was. Um, it just didn't have the same feel. Seeing Reggie Miller award the dunk contest winner, like not seeing Ernie there on the court, not seeing Shaq and Kenny like just talking junk about each other, not hearing Kenny promoting his All Star party. The vibes was different, and it just didn't feel good. Like I know times change, and you're gonna have to move on with seasons and stuff like that. But it just didn't feel authentic enough, and they weren't transparent enough with us about how the NBA on TNT guys would be used going forward. We just
Like,
felt we just felt like they just said that, hey, we're gone. Then they said, hey, we're gonna keep us. And like, all right, they keeping y'all. They used y'all four times the whole season and no more. So it's like all we know for sure is that they're gonna, for the first time, they're gonna be on the finals. And that's something that I always wish for them to do the post game for the finals. But I would gladly swap that out because the finals are the finals. I'm gonna watch the finals regardless.
yes,
But I need them for when the 10:30 game is Memphis versus Utah.
yes,
I need
yes.
them at 12:45 to make me forget that game I just watched and tell me a bunch of jokes. I need
Yeah.
that.
How
So
many times this year? You said four, but logistically, how many times this year can you recall seeing inside the NBA?
um I would say I watched it about 5 6 times. Maybe, yeah, about 5 6 times. Cuz
That's five or
I have
six
my DVR
times.
set.
That's 5 or 6 times more than the average person or the avid NBA fan has watched them.
They're supposed to
George,
be back Thursday
when I
when
tell
when
you,
the
I
season
can't
comes
even
back.
tell you the day inside. So here's my biggest beef. I should not have to have, the old maps that you would have from MapQuest?
Yep.
I shouldn't have to have a map out to tell me what game the NBA is on today and what channel it's being played on. I like the good old days when it was TBS, TNT. I don't
Yep.
want to have to go to Amazon, call me a dinosaur. I don't want to have to go to Peacock. I don't want to have to go to YouTube TV. I don't want to have to go to Fox. I don't want to have to go to ESPN.
It's a
Nigga,
lot.
where
It's a
can I
lot.
watch the game?
Brian Jordan has joined us. What's going on, B?
What's up? What's up? What's going
You
on, good
muted
people?
it. What's up? Could you come off the camera? I need y'all to come off the camera.
Nigga, he needs you
I'm,
with
tr-
a camera,
I'm
Brian.
trying to
He
go.
needs you with a
I'm trying to
camera.
go video
I
this
ain't got.
year, man.
I ain't gonna front. I'm out here. I'm out here trying to knock down this little bit of snow in front of my crib right now, so I could go over
All
go on
right,
camera, but
you
you ain't gonna see
good.
nothing.
You
You
good.
said knock down. I thought you was going another direction. I thought we was making this
And
an
it,
after the
I'm
dark
out. I'm out
episode.
here. I'm out here trying to. I'm out here trying to clear out the parking spot so people can start parking in my damn
Jeez,
spot.
you on dad mode. I feel you. I
Listen,
feel
people,
you.
go be a
So
homeowner,
where
people.
where are you at with? I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So it's supposed to pick up in the second half of the season. They're supposed to be back Thursday night, and hopefully it just stays with a normal schedule. Like nobody wants to see like God bless Malika and Windhorse and all of them. Like y'all got the daytime, do the daytime. But we want the inside the NBA crew. Like everybody
Did,
was
did
like
you?
kind of like saluting the prime dudes, and the prime dudes are okay. Oh, we're so happy they're talking nothing but basketball. That's wonderful, but that doesn't work at 12:30 at night. I'm sleepy. I'm not trying X's and O's now on screens now. No, I'm not trying to
Do you
hear
know what
that
the
now.
Do you know what the biggest problem was with the NBA inside NBA crew? Adam Silver said they were taking focus away from the game because they were criticizing the product too much. So
That's
then
true.
his retort was, "Let's get players that's going to focus on the product and the X's and O's like you're talking about." But what Adam Silver is missing is that that's what Kenny was for. Kenny would give you
Yeah,
X's and O's, but we watched
yeah.
for Chuck and Shaq's back and forth about what players suck, what players are doing too much, who needs to own up to their position more. Like that's why we watched inside the NBA. We
The
didn't care
Lakers
about the
stink.
X's and O's.
I
Yeah.
don't care how many games they won. The Lakers stink. Like what? Like,
And as much as I
yeah.
love the dudes that they got in any broadcast position, I don't want to hear from UD. I don't want to hear from Tracy McGrady. I love Tracy McGrady, but nigga, I don't care. Vince, I don't care. I don't care. Vince, I don't care. I don't care. Play your highlight tape and talk to me about you dunking, but I don't care about Vince Carter, the analyst. Carmelo, sure, because he's a little more street. He's a little more nigga.
Yeah.
Carmelo gonna give you nigga. Blake Griffin, I don't care. Steve Nash, I don't care. Dirk, I don't care. I love all of y'all. Y'all are great
Isn't it
NBA players,
isn't it
but I don't
ironic that
care.
Steve Nash hasn't got another coaching opportunity since the Nets? It was just the
It's not
Nets and it
ironic.
was,
It's not ironic. It's not ironic. It's not ironic.
Who's shocked? Who's shocked though?
It's not
yo.
ironic.
Who's shocked?
Oh shoot. Hey, come coach this mega squad. Like, all right. Anybody else
Nah,
need a
hope
coach? Nah, we good.
has any coach like, because obviously Steve Nash had no head coaching position experience. Has any
Right.
coach been successful like coming in as you know? pretty much ground level and has, you know, success at the head coach position.
Mike Brown, when he first was in Cleveland,
Yeah,
and he had LeBron,
Yeah, but he was an assistant for a
Mike
bunch
Brown
of
didn't
years
have an
before.
ounce. No, no, he wasn't an
He wasn't.
assistant winning coach. He was an assistant coach. No, I'm saying it to be funny, but he wasn't like a name people knew. Oh, that's Mike Brown from blah blah blah. No, 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 it's Mike Brown. Now, and this is no discredit to Mike Brown, but when he was in Golden State and he left, now it's Mike Brown used to be the assistant coach of Steve Kerr, and I'm not taking a shot. I'm just saying that's where it was. It was like, he
exactly.
used to be next to Steve Kerr, but before that, when he was in Cleveland, nobody knew who Mike Brown coached alongside as
That's
an
true.
assistant coach. And I could be wrong, but I think nobody knew Mike Brown outside of, he coached LeBron James.
JJ gonna be the first one. I decree
That's if they make it
it.
far.
I'm just guessing.
Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm trying to think who was the first assistant coach that made it like cool to know who assistant coaches were. It's almost like before you knew
Pop,
who was Pop's, what was Pop
you didn't
before he
really
was
hear.
a head coach. Who was the
I
assistant
know
coach
I
to?
personally didn't hear coaching tree until people started coming through from Popovich's lineage. Remember, Popovich wasn't Popovich was upstairs, and Bob Hill was the coach of the Spurs. Then the Spurs lucked into Tim Duncan, and then Popovich knocked on Bob
Yeah,
Hill's door and was like, hey dog, I'm a, I'm gonna go ahead and take I'm, I'm gonna go ahead and take this over. You can go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can go, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and take over. So like the coaches
so
from his lineage has been getting that love,
I remember. I
so
but
remember.
my
I can't
point
really
to
think of
that
nobody
is,
else.
I remember not liking
yeah,
that
Brian.
move. I'll tell you that. I was saying I remember not liking that move. I was like, who the heck is this old Freddy Krueger looking dude just gonna step on in? Because I was a 10-second history. I'm a UConn fan. Always been a UConn fan. But I like forwards. I don't know if I got a pause in that or not. Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, those are my dudes. And I seen them come out of Wake Forest. I was like, we got one. We got one. We finally got one. And Popovich comes out of nowhere. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, who is this dude? He don't know nothing about the new guys coming in. Like, he don't know how to operate. And I was dead wrong.
He knew what he was doing.
He
Tapped
definitely.
Bob Hill on his shoulder. He was like, "You can go.
Well,
I
I
got it from
always say
here."
this. I say this to Lewis. I think Pop was one of them dudes that just showed up to the poker table, didn't really know how to play, did but had a poker face and just won. He's like, nah, Pop knew how to coach. Look at his history. Look at his history. I'm like, nah, he didn't know how to coach. But think about it. The first dude to come out there and just draft a whole bunch of international dudes, bro, that was like people must have been laughing at this dude.
Right.
Like, okay, yeah, you got Tim Duncan, but who the heck is a Tony Parker who nobody drafted? Who the heck is
Mm-hmm.
this?
Manu Ginobili. Who? What? Huh?
Who is
Yeah,
that?
don't get
Yeah,
me
it
wrong,
was
man.
it
It
was
was
few and far between. It used to
yeah,
be
but
like
nobody
one or
was
two.
like if you look at the draft. I remember watching the drafts, and we passed up on some guys that should have been it. We took
Mm-hmm.
up uh Ginobili, and we continued to do it for years, picking up international dudes, and it just hit. Just it just hit.
Now you could draft him and stash him now.
That's
Yeah,
crazy work.
that junk
That's
is
crazy.
big business now, yo. Big
Oh, you mean
business.
you mean like the time the Warriors drafted Jameis Wiseman, because we thought he was going to pan out and be
Y'all were in a
next
bad
Tim Duncan.
position.
Yo,
Y'all were
you know how many other people were in that draft? You know how many other people in that draft that we passed
who
up on?
else? it was LaMelo. Um,
Oh, for starters, if you're looking for a backup point guard to take the position of the person that is aging out of the league, what better person than LaMelo? But you're right. Keep going. There's other names.
but
Keep going.
listen, I'm not one to defend the Golden State Warriors, but I get it. There's only 5 spots on the floor. The most glaring position for the Golden State Warriors for even the entire run of the dynasty was the center position. Y'all finally had a chance to add what seemed to be a quality center to that rotation. It just didn't work out.
George, if you're in Golden State's position, and I'm not making it about Golden State, if you were in their position in that draft, who do you take other than Weissman at the position that they had? Who do you take? I hear you and
Oh,
your
I'm
center was a glaring hole that we may have needed to fill, but who would you take other than Weissman?
yeah, y'all was stuck because Ant Edwards went at 2, so you gotta take LaMelo or Wiseman, and you already got. If I already got Steph and Clay in my backcourt, and Kevin Looney's my center, I have to take Wiseman.
Is Wiseman still in the league today?
No, but you don't. I can't. I
We can, we can
can't.
move on. We can
He's
move on. I just want to know
no, but
if
I'm
he's in the
just.
league today.
But Brian, you understand what I'm saying? Like, what do you feel like, Brian? Like, without knowing the future, you're looking at you got Clay, you got prime Steph, prime Clay. You just now, if it's Ant Edwards, I'm taking Ant Edwards. If I'm the first pick, I'm taking Ant Edwards, and we just
Think
gonna run 3 guard.
I think
But what do you think, Brian?
there was rumors. I mean, well, not rumors, but there was people who was saying that at that point Golden State should have traded up, should have found a way to get up to that number one spot. Um, if they
Get
did, I
Ant.
mean, good lord,
If they would have traded up to get Ant,
good lord. But the
oh
thing is, the reason why you take Wiseman is because he's the best big man in the draft, and it wasn't even close. You got to
yeah.
take him. I mean,
How do the best big men in the drafts? I'm going back to Okafor. I'm going back to Odin. I'm going back
they don't
to
hit
like you name it.
Andrew
The
Bynum. I
best
mean, they
big
don't
men in the
trust me.
draft.
They don't hit. They don't, bro. You ain't gotta tell me. They don't hit. They don't always hit. But sometimes the forwards and the guards. Okay, so let's just say Golden State says, all right, we already got guards. We need a big man at least, a forward
Mm,
at least. I want to say
mm.
that kid from Chicago was somewhere in the top five. You be happy with him?
What year was that draft? We can look that up
Patrick, I'm
right
trying to look it
now.
up. Patrick Williams,
Oh no,
FSU.
he's trash.
Right, he was a dog, but in college he was a dog. And then after that, you got the kid from Cleveland, Isaac Okaro, and then actually you got a pretty nice center, the dude that went to Atlanta, Okongwu, who's still killing it right now. So I mean, you can't not take Wiseman. Like,
So I'm
what do
looking
you
it
do
up
with
right
that
now.
position?
The 2020 NBA draft. All
Top
right.
five. Just give me top five.
You got
Or maybe even six, seven.
at number one you got Ant Edwards. So
And
sorry, y'all were at number 2.
yeah.
Y'all took James Wiseman,
Who went
LaMelo
after
Ball.
Wiseman?
Now you ready for who was under LaMelo Ball?
Now you
At
about to
number
piss me
4
off. Yeah, because I
at
know. I know the
at
names.
number at number 4 Patrick Williams. At number
Yeah. Keep
5
going.
Isaac Okoro.
Keep going.
At number 6 Onyeka Ongonkwo.
Keep
Gonkwu.
going.
At number 7 Killian Hayes. At number 8 Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin would have been nasty in GSW. But again, you don't take Obi Toppin second. Denny Advia, who
No,
knew?
you don't.
Who knew Denny Advia? that you gotta blame the Golden State Warriors international scouting for that. Jalen
No,
Smith at
I
10,
100%.
Devin
Tell you
Vassell at
what, I tell you
11,
what, it was
and
just yeah.
we can stop at 12. Y'all know who 12 was? Ooh, wait a
Please,
minute.
Tyrese
humorous.
Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, but y'all know who 21 was?
Wow, I'm looking
Tyrese
at it right now.
Maxey. Tyrese Maxey.
So you're telling me we could have had Maxi,
Ugh.
Halliburton, LaMelo. We couldn't have traded up for Ant, but you're telling me we gave up those three guards if we weren't going to get Ant for Jameis Wiseman. Yeah, this is hindsight, and
Mm.
hindsight's 2020, whatever. But you wouldn't want Halliburton and Golden State.
Nah,
Desmond
but you
You
Bain
can't.
was
wouldn't
But
third.
want fucking Tyrese
Desmond
Maxey.
Bain was 30th.
Fam,
damn,
The
my
Lakers
point.
took Jay.
My point.
The Lakers had Jaden McDaniels and traded him. I hate. Uh, I
Yeah,
damn. You
yeah,
I
gotta hate
hate.
your, you gotta
yeah,
hate your life for
I
that
yeah,
hate.
one.
I hate dude, man. I hate dude so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Who was that? Magic?
Magic and dude sometimes, yo.
Oh my god. Hey, the Spurs picked Devin Vassell right in front of Tyrese Halliburton.
But at least he's still on the
Fam.
team.
They had the camera on Tyrese Halliburton when they drafted Vassell.
So
They
let
said,
me
"Oh,
ask you this, because we know the Spurs are emerging and they can't do nothing about it now. Are y'all gonna keep the team the way it is
man,
with
I,
Harper, Fox, and Castle?
I've been saying this, bro, since I think the first summer league game. Like we gotta make a move. We can't keep Fox and have all these kids emerging like this. And Lou and these guys are like, no, Fox is a dog. He's a finisher. You're not gonna have no finishers. I get that, bro. But you gotta be in a tight game to need a finisher. I don't need a finisher. I can develop a finisher. Like
Because
Vassal,
it's making Corey look right, because this is the same situation that the Warriors were in. They had the guards. They didn't need a
mhm,
guard. They didn't need a Dylan Harper, but they took him. So if the Warriors would have went into that same draft with the same mindset the Spurs had and said, we don't need another guard because we got Steph and Clay, let's take LaMelo. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
that's insane.
George.
Oh my oh my goodness.
I would hate to play hindsight guy, but if I go, hey, our coach plays a lot of small lineups. We don't need another guard, but we play small anyway.
And
Let's
Steph could
draft
play
one of
off
these other
ball too.
guards,
And Steph
nigga.
could play off ball. Oh my gosh.
Nah, but you
And
can't. But they've never played
Lamelo,
that small. I mean, they've always had Andrew Wiggins. They have Harrison Barnes at that three position.
But
Who's gonna
Melo's
move?
6'7". Melo ain't little.
what about Halliburton? Let's say we skip over.
Ha-
What about Maxi? Let's say if we
well,
traded
they
down.
little. They're smaller. I think it only
My
works with
point
Halliburton.
is
I just think that
Halliburton.
the
Okay,
I,
I mean,
I think
sorry,
that the Spurs.
with Melo.
I think that the Spurs lucked out. I mean, the way the Spurs are set up, you get Sacramento to offer up Fox for nothing, what I consider nothing. You take him, no question. Do you still take Harper? Yeah, you take Harper, but you can't keep Vassell. Like that's where it gets confusing. You got Vassell still there, and it's like you already got Castle, bro. You got Castle, you got Harper, and you got Fox. All right, that's your three right there. Why do you have
Yep.
another guard and we have no? We got Harrison Barnes and the kid Champagne working their butt off at the three position when we could have drafted somebody at that three position.
Right.
So I was pounding the ground like, yo, you know who would take Fox? Milwaukee. I'd trade Fox for Giannis right now. Heck no. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not saying straight up.
They wouldn't take Giannis for De'Aaron Fox.
No, I'm saying they wouldn't take him straight up. But I'm definitely entertaining that trade with some picks because we need a 3-4 position. Now we got all these
Right.
guards. Fox only shoots the ball 4 or 5 times until the fourth quarter, and then all of a sudden he shoots up 6 shots. And then people look at the stat charts at the end of the game and they're like, "Oh, he put up
Mm-hmm.
12 shots. Oh, he only put up 4 shots in the first half." Bro, you don't pay a guy $32 million to put up 4 shots.
Right. Because
So
he getting paid a bag.
what we kind of got off track was who was asking how you would fix All Star Saturday Night, and I
Okay.
think we haven't even gotten to Sunday yet, but we were trying to figure out how to fix All Star Saturday Night because you're throwing out all these names in different trade scenarios, and I just want to kind of circle us back to fixing All Star Saturday Night.
Star power. Star power helps. But these niggas don't want to get laughed at. Like the only person that, and you wouldn't even think that Jalen Brown was the type of person to just be like, you know what, I'm putting myself at the mercy of the court. Whatever happens, happens. And he did it. He went, tried it, lost, and like people had jokes, and then people got over it. So salute to him for that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know if people want to have that ridicule of being the dude that almost died because like homeboy almost died. Jason Richardson's son when he when that boy cannonballed and hit the ground backwards. So maybe we
But
should
to
just.
your point,
Mm-hmm.
Jason Richardson is a household name because Jason Richardson made a name for himself. Matt
And why wasn't he
McClung,
out there with his son? Like, come on, man.
you see what happens? I would have started. I would have stayed far away from my son if he did the same thing too.
The
Like,
boy,
take that
get up,
jersey off, nigga. Put somebody else's name
get
on.
up, boy.
Wear Scott Scales jersey or something. Don't put my name on the back of your jersey. But it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Aaron Gordon and Zach Levine. They weren't household names until they became
Dunks,
household names.
right?
But before that, you went off of the star power. Nobody knew, oh, can Spud actually dunk? All right, well, nigga, Dominique, we know Dominique gonna go out there and put on a show.
Yep.
Spud, not so much. But with Zach Levine and Jason Richardson's and the J.R. Smiths even, you had to go out there and make a name for yourself. And outside of the star power for the dunk contest, because the 3-point shooting is there. 3-point shooters already said, yo, line it up.
Mm-hmm.
Call the big shots, be in there. Dunk contest, I think more so, they don't want to get embarrassed because it's like, all right, well, we don't want air up there from and one doing better dunks in a promo than a LeBron James who's a star player and people expect him to make, the dunk contest great again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for the dunk contest, you not only star power, but you need to make it interesting. And I don't know how you do that. I don't know. Maybe you put the dunk contest as the appetizer and the 3-point shootout as the main course because that's where the stars are. Change the order. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but keeping it the same and having the dunk contest be the closeout. Nah, fam. We may need to rethink the order, and that may bring more life to the dunk contest. Is hey, maybe we just change. And suppose you niggas going on last, we put you niggas on maybe second and build the anticipation for your Dame shoot off, your Sabrina shoot off, your Steph shoot off. Like that's what
Mm-hmm.
you need. Get Caitlin Clark, Sabrina, and another good woman 3-point shooter and have them go against the niggas that can shoot. Steph was playing with Sabrina. Oh, that's cute. You want to hang around with the big dogs until it's time for me to put you to bed. All right, night night. You playing too much now. I want to keep it close. I want to keep it cute for the media and the cameras.
Mm,
But when it's time to put this thing to bed, just know I was
mm.
playing around with you.
Night night.
If yeah, if need be, I would have hit six of these back to back to back to back to back, and made it very uninteresting. But I think if you get Caitlin Clark, Sabrina, and somebody else, and have them go against or pair
Mm.
with NBA players, but then again, you take the pressure of the dunk contest and put it someplace else.
We just gonna have to see. I don't. I mean, I was always opposed to them moving the dunk contest from last, but it
If
just
you're not
feels
going
like
to get the star power, George, you got to
it
do
just
something to shake it up.
right. It just feels like one of those things where because I could honestly say this dunk contest wasn't that bad. It was actually a good dunk contest, but when you have a blooper like the dude, taking a bump after trying to catch a dunk, and everybody just ran with it like that was a presiding thing. I'm like, no, this dunk contest was good. Y'all didn't watch it? Like this dunk contest wasn't that bad. But everybody was just showing the one thing of Jace Richardson falling in the back of his head. I was like, that's a shame. That's a shame. This dunk contest was actually good. The 50 dunk was there was only 150 dunk. The 150 dunk was earned 50 dunk. Like it was okay. So we moved from Saturday and then we go to Sunday. Um
Real
team sh-
quick, real quick, 5 second vent.
yes,
Yo, why you gonna keep trying to do the same dunk? You can't make the damn dunk, Carter. Come on, bro. We needed one Spurs dub for the day for the weekend.
he
Dang.
had it he had it one, yo. He had that junk one. I think they need. I think they now that Vince is involved, being in All Star Weekend, I think Vince need to coach whoever is in the dunk contest. I don't think they need to have
Vince
seven
kept
coaches.
saying, "Go to a dunk you know you can make." When he
That's
missed
it.
the first one, all right, you got a bunch of time.
Yeah.
Don't do the same dunk. Go to something you know you can make. Like it's
You know what
okay to
else? Like
go
as a
off script.
viewer, when I see a dude try to do a dunk, I already seen what you was trying to do. Even when you make it after you missed it, it don't hit the same
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, yeah.
A level of difficulty, I kind of agree. If it's like 6-6 and you tried it the first time and didn't get it, like, all right, you might not get a 50, but there's a 48, 47
Yeah,
still available if you
yeah.
get this done. But like after the second time, I say you take two attempts. I say this is me. You take two attempts at plan A. If plan A don't work after two attempts, do plan B as best as you can and hope somebody else fumbles the bat. That's all you got to
Facts.
do.
Your game plan should be let me do four dunks that I know I can do in my sleep. I don't need to try. You know what, George? I love my son to death, but this reminds me of a story with my son. My son was studying for his yellow belt in judo. George, me and this nigga studied all of the moves he could do for the belt. We studied them, we rehearsed them, made sure he had them down packed. The day of the test, this nigga tries to do a move that him and I did not practice only because the opponent was smaller than him so thought he could get it off. And I said to him afterwards, I'm like, why would you deviate from what we practice? We had three of these moves in the bag that you could have done in your sleep.
Oh
You
no.
opted to go for a move we didn't practice.
You hit him with the Patrick Ewing when that
Dog,
guy when the player tried to do that move in the game.
dog,
You did that at practice before?
dog. I was so mad at my son, but I had to let him rock because I'm like, you got to learn. You thought, oh, because he's smaller than me, I can do this move that I haven't practiced, but you could have easily coaxed to a first place position doing what you practice.
Doing what you prepared.
It was in the bag. We practiced all week, multiple times. You go out there and decide Omaha, Omaha. Like, nigga, no.
I got a quick story too. So my sister, she hits me up. I hope she ain't listening, but she'll get mad at me. My sister hits me up. Yo, come see your nephew play. For real, she'll get real. Come see your nephew play. You ain't come see him play all season. I'm in it from my mind. Like I done been to a few youth games, not high school. High school in Connecticut been popular, but youth games I stopped going because I went to a youth game and I watched a little five, must have been 5'2", freckled kid with glasses. I ain't gonna say his skin color. I seen him shoot a 3 pointer 2 feet behind the 3 point line, an airboard, and he did it twice. I said, I'm not watching no more. I'm
No.
not going to no more games. I'm not wasting my time to watch kids shoot up 53 pointers in a game no more, right? So to the story, I go to the game, good game, great game. My nephew, the game is we're down. He's down two, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got the ball, 28 seconds left, something like that. This age bracket, they doing shot clocks in the playoffs, so these kids are all hyped up. 28 seconds left, so everybody knows what that means. They get one possession. You at least got 4 seconds left. My nephew steals the ball. He runs down the court, nobody in sight. He pulls up for the three
For
and misses it.
three. No way.
He pulls up for the three
No.
and misses it. Then he tries to get the rebound and lay it up, and they block that joint. It was pretty much next to me in the stands. So and lucky that wasn't my son. If that was my son, I'd have whooped his ass when we got home. So to Corey's point, bro, you gotta learn. We went out for pizzas. He didn't want to eat no pizza. I said, I don't know what you were eating this pizza for. Shoot, Uncle paid for the pizza. You might as well eat it. Shit, pizza tastes good with tears on it.
Yeah. Uh, that's why I can honestly say, even though I blame myself every day for this, because my son came out to be about 6'2", and he left-handed. But for me, finding somewhere for him to play basketball in West Haven was so difficult. I could only get him to play. We could only get him into the out. There was like an outside league. I know you know about it. B across from the church.
Yes, yes.
On That's the only league I could get him in. Every other league I tried to get him in, couldn't get him in that junk. I wish I'd have just I wish we were still in New Haven. He'd have been fine. Cause he loves ball and everything, but like I took him to like a real tryout one time, and mind you, he was having fun. That was it though.
Yo.
He's
They was
having
running,
fun. Yeah.
yo. He was having the
He's
time of
having
his
fun.
life, but they was running circles around him. But the joy on his face, just being out there playing with his guys, and I told him, I'm like, you feel comfortable? He's like, Dad, I'm just having fun. He's like, are you? And I was like, are you good as some other dudes? He was like, nah. I was like, Trey, I don't think you should. I was like, I don't think you should because these guys are nice. He's like, yeah, they are. And then he
how
just
how
hung
old
on
was he?
and well, oh, Trey is about to be 21. Like this is the conversations I had with him when he was younger.
Oh,
Like he like because Trey was like a big Trey adapts to anything. Like the nigga saw his friends playing football his junior year. The nigga's like, Dad, I want to play football. And I was like, all right, cool. I always wanted the son to play football. So he played safety, probably had one tackle the whole season. I said, all right, you have fun. That's what high school is. That's what high school is about. I
we go
got to
to
go
we go to
watch.
same high?
Yeah, I got to go watch my son play Friday Night Lights football like a dad's dream. He wasn't cracking nobody. He was just running from people, and that was cool. Senior year,
Did you say running from people?
running from people. He was not trying to touch nobody. That stride was crazy though. When I tell you Trey was all free safety, no strong, straight free. He was playing Trey Trey was playing center field. You hear me? He was not trying to touch nobody. But then he flips the script, comes to me, he's like, Dad, my boy's just playing lacrosse. Senior year, I want to play lacrosse. I said,
What?
Trey, you want to play lacrosse? I was like, they hit more in lacrosse than doing football. I know. Now, mind you, this is senior year, so he getting into him and his boy, they think they're a bunch of men now. You know, they got their gang signs and all that other stuff every time they take a picture. So I'm like, I'm not going to hold him back if he wants to play. Boom. This nigga wins Defensive Player of the Year in lacrosse.
Wow.
So I was like, in his first year? It's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. But like, he adapted well. He was out there balling, but it was like, I seen it. Well, with the basketball stuff, he's athletic, he's having fun. But gosh, he would have been out there. Look, what was that dude? He played for the Hornets now. He used to play for the Celtics. The light skinned dude. Craig Williams or
Yeah, Greg Williams.
Greg, like, he was all effort, like,
Yeah.
always getting in foul trouble, always fighting people. That would have
Greg
been
Williams.
Trey. That would have been Trey. Like, mind you, now if he would have shot up to like 6'7" or 6'5", I'd be like, nigga, you got to put this stick down and go talk to coach and go. We got to make a way. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna put you in schools and stuff like that. You're not gonna have no free time, but you're gonna be a millionaire. Trust me.
Let me tell you
So
something,
like
bro.
when I saw him, like,
That's
yeah,
I wish I played
it was
it.
just like what,
Lacrosse. Shoot.
dog. It's different. It's
I played.
different. But he loved it. I'm like, mind you, I don't know
Yo.
if you seen my kid before, B, but Trey's like 150 soaking wet, maybe like
Yeah,
140 soaking wet,
I
and
think
like
I've seen him.
6'2", like. But man, he was out there with them public school pads on, cracking people. I was
I be stretching my son out every morning. I'd be like, "Come on, son." I'd be pulling out his little legs. I said,
Hey,
"You gotta be
yo.
6'2", because I'm 5'8". I'm only 5'8". I said, "You can't be cursed with this short ass height."
like,
And my brother
no,
is 6'1".
that's. So y'all got the genes,
Yeah,
so it's in
her
there
father's big
somehow.
one. I hope so.
Yeah, like
I hope.
I told my boys, I was like, listen, my wife got to be at least 5'9", bro. I'm I got my kid got to be taller than me by a certain age. And then I saw her brothers-in-law and her dad. I was like, yeah, we we good to go.
We gonna be all
We
right.
gonna be all right. This is too good. He gonna have to duck to get in some rooms, and I
Yo,
appreciate it. I
that's
appreciate it.
that's crazy. You said that, yo. When I was younger, my hand to God, damn. Now I hope my girl ain't listening to this. I always wanted a woman taller than me. I said, yo, I gotta have kids that's taller than me.
Yes, sir.
I need my
I
kid
was.
to be like, hey,
I,
hey, son, reach up there and grab that off the counter right there, off the cabinet. Reach
yep.
up there,
Mm-hmm.
go go up there and put that star on a tree. You know, your dad a midget.
I was always tree hunting, boy. That's why
Yeah, you
I appreciate Bam. I appreciate Bam Adebayo. I appreciate what's dude from the Matt Wendell Carter for
cat
bagging Asia Wilson and Angel Reese.
ain't cat kind of
Boy,
tall too. Ain't cat girls like 5'10"?
is Jordan Woods tall?
Jordan Woods, I think. I know she's taller
She
than
ain't got the height.
She ain't got that height like them niggas is gonna make the next LeBron. Like
Yeah,
Bam, yo,
Bam Age they about to create some next nigga. Some
I
next
don't know
nigga
about
about to
Wendell
be made.
Carter and Angel Reese, but Bam and
Angel?
Asia.
Yeah.
Oh nigga,
AK about to go crazy.
that nigga's gonna have 3 arms. and they're not gonna be
Ninja,
able to do nothing
ninja, what?
about it.
Ninja, what? How tall is Asia
All
Wilson?
right, age is like 6'5", I believe. Hold on,
Good.
we fact check.
Oh yeah,
We fact
she
check.
played forward. I'm
How
bugging. Played forward.
how tall is
All right.
Age Wilson? So Bam is 6'10" and Age is 6'4".
Yeah, they about to have
So if you just do
crazy.
the median of that, that's 6'8". That's LeBron. That's half the story.
After store.
He just got to
Listen,
work on his jumper early.
listen. They can have a boy or a girl. It don't matter. They're gonna be killing it.
Man, it's a wrap. It's a
Man, at the very least, that kid gonna play defense.
at the very least, he's a
They
3
both
and
lock
D
up.
wing. At the
Can I just
least,
say I'm mad I donated money to the fantasy basketball league this year.
ha!
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I I just donated money, but my team would be the best healthy team in all of America if they all played at the same time. But whatever.
It's making me feel like fantasy basketball is is dangerous. I'm gonna have to draw back from fantasy basketball. I literally had a bench of nothing but O's. Nothing but O's.
Oh, good
And
thing that was
and
just your bench, and my starting lineup is all O's. So
and the Detroit fight, I think I had like 4 of them people in my team. Jalen Duren, Miles Bridges. I think I had most of them people on my squad. So it was like O's and suspended. I'm like, yo, I think I'm just gonna do fantasy football and leave basketball alone because these dudes, second of it back to back, I gotta sit.
Yeah, I can't, man. It's
if you
driving me
look at my
crazy.
team on paper, it looks like I should be I should have a W on the board. Nigga, I have Durant, Curry, Embiid. Let's start there.
Let's be frank and let's be honest about fantasy basketball though. If you're not drafting in the top 3 of the draft, your chances of winning that draft are slim to none.
No, James drafted in position after me, and I was like 9, 10 or something like that. And he got a squad fighting for first and second
You gotta,
place.
yeah,
Yeah, but
you gotta luck out.
he's working mad hard though. I took Luca. I'm I, I'll be remembering that 6:45. I'll be like, oh yeah, let me put some people on the court with Luca, and then I throw some people in the court with Luca, and then everybody just contributes their 15 to 20 points. Luca does his 60. I get the win. It's,
Can I
it's
can I can I can I can I can I get into my Luca rant now? Are we at that section of the
absolutely,
program? Because I got
absolutely.
words. I got words.
So this is also concerning All Star Sunday. They changed the how the game is because of the so-called laziness, the so-called people not playing hard. So they've been trying to make changes to the structure of the game for the stars to play harder. They feel like they've have gotten a result from it now. Everybody seems to be happy from the game Sunday, but Corey had some great thoughts that we wanted to bring to the forefront. So go ahead, Reed.
Brian, tell me if you disagree at the end of this. But I want to start
Sure.
here. I love the format. I love that we're trying to highlight the old guard versus new guard versus the international guard. Love it. You always got to start with love. But if Joker and Luca don't want to play, my nigga, vacate your spots. I am sick of seeing the All Star game with niggas that we love, niggas that grew up and their favorite player is KD, their favorite player is LeBron, their favorite player is MJ or somebody else, and get these international niggas that come in here and don't care nothing about the game Yo, nothing pisses me off more than watching Denver win and then talk to Joker about the championship in Denver. And this nigga go, oh, boy, I just want to go home. Like, come on. Nothing frustrates me more. Nigga, if this is the game you grew up watching in Latvia or Serbania or Russia, wherever you grew up, and you watch Michael, you watch Magic, you watch LeBron play, and you fell in love with the game, cool. Nigga, don't come over here, make hundreds of millions of dollars, and now you don't care about the game. If you don't want to play, vacate your spot. Enough. Enough of these. Let's get the foreign niggas in here, and then the foreign niggas don't care nothing about the game. They
Reed, you gotta have your
lackadaisical.
camera off for this red, yo. This is good stuff.
It's great stuff.
My bad.
Great stuff.
If you don't want to play, vacate your spot. All you European niggas, all of you niggas that's not stars and stripes, I don't care if you're cat, I don't care if you're Jamaican, I don't care, nigga. If you don't want to play, vacate your spot. Fans vote you in, you don't want to play, I'm good. I don't want to play.
Yeah.
My nigga, I asked if there was something seriously wrong with Joker and Luca 8 minutes into the first game. Yo, these niggas not coming back out? They all right? Fam, if you do not want to play, vacate your
Vacate your
spot.
spot.
Go race horses. Go play soccer. Go do whatever you want to do in your home country. But don't come over here, get $100 million, and then when the fans vote you in as a starter in our All-Star game, now you don't want to play? My nigga, go home. Go home. Go home. Don't play for a title. Don't play for the All Star game. Go the fuck home. If you don't want to play, go home. Straight like that. Straight like that. Go home. I'm tired. Yo, George, I was so heated at these two niggas doing color commentary with no injuries. No
Now,
injuries.
now,
These
now,
niggas doing color commentary.
Luca's coming off a hamstring. Luca's coming off a hamstring.
Whatever. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Cool. Fantastic. Vacate your spot, my nigga. If you're injured and you don't want to play, Steph Curry was voted as a starter and said, you know what? I ain't going
I'm
to
not
play because
right.
my knee.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
If you don't want to play because you have an injury, don't play. Don't gas these niggas up because we vote for you to play, and then you
Yeah.
sit on the sidelines and you want to joke on everybody else
Mm-hmm.
that's playing in the game. Everybody else is going. Wemby going crazy. Nigga was pissed. End of the game one. Wemby wanted to snuff everybody that played for the world, and that's what I'm saying. This is his first full year, and he
Yeah.
already got the dog in him to go, yo, this game means something. If you
Yeah.
niggas don't care about the game, don't play.
Yeah.
Period. Don't play.
I
Nigga,
get
there's
it.
no reason why the Joker is one of the top voted players and he's sitting out and want to dap Boogie Cousins up at a press conference. Nigga, play. Started you in the play, nigga. Play. Play. Play.
You got a point. You got a point. I mean, I think the point is even larger because when they allude to the people that are playing lazy and not giving maximum effort, the European guys are never ever brought up. They're
They
never
should be
brought
the
up.
first niggas on the list about not giving effort. Ant Edwards wanted to win every single game.
Yep.
Y'all talked about Darren Fox earlier. That nigga wanted to win every single game. Kawhi
Yep.
Leonard played the best 12 minutes of his career.
That was amazing. That was some amazing
Of his
basketball.
career.
Yeah. That was some amazing basketball Kawhi Leonard was playing. And had it not been for I mean, they do have to do something with the sequencing of the games because there should be an advantage for winning. And the fact that the Stripes team or the Old Heads team won and that kept them playing instead of them getting a break. Like the team that lost got a break. They beat the team that lost, and then had to face the team that beat the team that lost, and they were just fresh off the bench and just ran them out the gym for the whole quarter. So they got to do something to that. I think it's fine enough to just do USA versus World in a regular game. But we'll see. But I totally agree with you. Because when these talking
If it's
heads like
not going to
Stephen
be
A,
competitive,
when these talking heads like Stephen A, they start getting specific and blaming specific people for why infrastructures don't work. You want to say this whole infrastructure, the All-Star game doesn't work because of one person here and one person there, and then when these people played at a certain time, they played their all. No, they did not. Stop lying to these people. This is what I
and
and this is what I hate about the romanticizing of the 90s. Yes, it was one of the greatest times of our life, some of the best music ever made, some of the best entertainment, sports, and everything. But stop acting like everything was perfect. We were just talking about this earlier. We were talking about Sirius XM, Corey. When you throw on, we'll tell you all day, 90s hip hop was the best hip hop of all time.
yeah,
You throw on that Rock the Bells channel on Sirius XM.
What?
You throw on that 90s hip hop channel on Sirius XM, and they play that rap group Crucial Conflict. Talk about we got hay in the barn.
That's some shit.
Remember that song?
That's some
Remember that
shit.
song? Remember in the 90s when there was two Whoop There It Is? There was two of them
yes,
at the same time. There was Whoop There It Is, and there was Whoop There It Is. At the same time. Remember when? Remember when there was a white guy was the biggest reggae artist in the world, Daddy Snow. That was the 90s. But that never gets brought up because Babyface, Biggie, Jay-Z, Lil Kim, there was so much greatness. Just like in the 90s of basketball, Michael Jordan, Dominique, Isaiah Thomas, Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, nothing but greatness. But what y'all gotta stop doing is stop acting like they didn't have to go visit Denver, where Antonio McDyess was the best player on the other team. We gotta
I
stop.
tell you this though,
We gotta stop.
I ain't gonna front though. When you seen them other teams that weren't so good and they had Tony McDyess or um like Dominique's team, at least it was entertaining. Like, bro, I ain't gonna front. I used to
Was
like, yo,
was it?
bro, I used to watch them. I would not turn my TV on. This is how bad it is, the product of basketball. I will not turn my TV on excited to watch the Detroit Pistons. The only reason why I will is because I know they have the best record in the East. I'm not turning my TV on to watch their other brothers play, and they are the best team in the East. Who's your favorite player on the Detroit Pistons? Tell me. Duran? Who else?
Jalen Duren, Jalen Duren,
And
Gabe,
who else?
Gabe,
Cade,
And you
the
excited
kid
to
that
watch
was
these?
not Duncan Robinson. I mean, I honestly, personally, for me, I can't. I can. What's the best way to put this? I'm only committed to basketball when my team is not playing during the playoffs. I can't just. You know how in the NFL season, the Vikings are playing the Jaguars on Thursday night. I could watch that. I could watch that game 3 times. I could go right on the prime and watch that game, and the game would end 6-3, and I'd be like, man, that was a good football game. but if it's a basketball game and the Knicks are playing the Celtics, and I don't have no vested interest outside of fantasy, I'd be struggling. I'd be falling asleep.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I just can't watch. But if when the playoffs start now,
a different story. Yeah.
That first weekend of the playoffs, that Saturday, Sunday, where it's just nonstop games back to back, I watched that whole thing.
I ain't gonna front.
It's just a different story for me. So I
It was different though. I guess back in the day we ain't have NBA League Pass. So if you was able to catch Jerry
Yes.
Stackhouse, and this is the only
right.
time you was only gonna catch Jerry Stackhouse about 1 or 2 times in the 82 game season, you was gonna watch some Jerry Stackhouse because you only seen him on the highlights if he was playing a team that was on the East
Yeah.
Coast that we were able to catch. But that's maybe we were
I
spoiled
was
by
in
the fact
I
that
was in Virginia. The Washington Bullets was my local team in Hampton, Virginia, bro. I was watching Rod Strickland, Robert Cheney, Juwan Howard, Chris Webber, and remember Georgie Murison, big old 7'7" dude. That was my local team, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm going to the student union. I'm not watching.
Rod
I'm
Strickland
not.
used to give me at least 15 in live when I played with him in NBA Live. Not 2K,
Buckets.
NBA Live. Rod Strickland was a guaranteed 15.
telling your age by saying NBA
Rod
Live
Strickland
too.
will never survive in 2K.
NBA Live, he was a guaranteed 15. But
But that's just
George, you
me.
said
I
you
get it
said
though.
all that, and I heard you say was play, nigga, play. If these
Yes,
niggas invite you to the game, play. Like that's all I heard you say. Play, play. Sorry. I've been
it's
mad since
true,
this weekend.
man.
I've been mad since this weekend.
Yo, one question.
It's I don't like it.
I want to
Go
bring up a
ahead.
quick. How y'all feel about this two-team expansion that the NBA is talking about?
Who are the
I feel like
teams?
Seattle
Like
should have never.
what are the areas?
Seattle and Vegas.
Eh, eh,
I
eh.
feel like Seattle should have never lost their team. So I'm happy they're
I
getting the
agree.
team back. Now Vegas is gonna be more of them. Vegas is gonna be like the Brooklyn Nets. Like nobody's really gonna like them. They're just gonna like whoever visits and plays them.
Mm.
No, I shouldn't say that because the Aces have a nice fan base.
Yeah, I'm about to say you wildin'.
I take that back. I take that back.
But who are you going to get to go to Las Vegas to start a team? Are
But
you going to do
it's
a
a
whole bunch of
difference
draft
between
picks and
yeah,
hope?
true. So, but it's a difference between
So what do they do? They have to
Aces having
like,
a fan base. Aces has a fan base, but that fan base ain't as large as an NBA fan base.
And them niggas going to go to a men's game looking to see Asia, and she going to be out somewhere
huh?
with Bam somewhere. So you going to have to bring somebody with star power that's going to make people want to watch the men's Las Vegas team play. Because I promise you, you think of Las Vegas basketball team, the first person you're going to think of is Asia.
The first thing I'm thinking, I remember from the last expansion, you get to protect like about 2 or 3 players, and then there's an expansion draft where the two teams get to pick from the current pool of players. So it's gonna give more people opportunities. Gonna water down the league a little bit, but not too much
Send
because it's only
Joker to
two
Vegas if
teams.
that's what you're saying. Send Joker
Uh,
straight to Vegas. You don't want to
Oh, my
play?
phone,
Great.
my phone,
Great. Go to
my
Vegas.
phone,
Go to
my
Vegas.
phone cut off. My phone cut off after your rant. I'm right in the middle of your rant, Corey. I just wanted to say I respect you, even though I'm a Joker fan and I'm a Luca fan. I respect the hell out of that take because um, I guess I sound kind of old school, but I'm like yo, and I don't have no. My nephew is a Kobe fan, and he's a Kyrie fan, so that's where he lies. But I can only imagine being like like the LA Lakers. You have the largest fan base in the NBA. I can only imagine being a Luca fan and you just sitting up with your popcorn and your pizza, with your little Luca jersey on or your Giannis jersey on, and they do that shit. Like That's what I be thinking about. I
Yeah.
didn't really care to see
Sam.
Luca. I don't think Luca can play with stars. I don't even really think that Jokic can play with stars. I think they could play with complementary players. So I never
He
thought
can.
that they would be able to be balling out amongst stars. Like remember that USA team when Kobe and LeBron and Melo was playing, and you were like, and D Wade, you were like, damn, you would have thought these niggas grew up in a YMCA together because the chemistry was just
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The chemistry was in banana.
Yeah.
Like I don't see Luca ever being able to be like that because he's always been playing basketball by himself, carrying a team. It's never been him and Somerset. So I never imagined that he would make a
Well,
good product in the All Star game.
one thing I learned about him over the past year is that he's big on camaraderie, yo. Like all like the off season stuff that they were doing together, that was all spearheaded by him. Like LeBron would be home, and he was like the one taking dudes out to play golf and race car driving and stuff like that. So I I'm not where I stand with my Lakers now. I'm not tripping because I know that there's gonna be moves made next year, but I don't feel like you should completely just fold your hand for this year in preparation for next year because any ankle turn, any hamstring strain could happen at a random Thursday night in October, November, and then all your plans are up in dust. Like, if you could go out and get somebody that can help your team today, just because their contract is going into next year, you're gonna say no because we want to clean the slates. Like, you can't, you can't play for the now and play for the future at the same time. So, and it doesn't make no sense when you have a generational player in Luca, one of the greatest players of all time in LeBron, right now on your team, right now at this moment. It doesn't make no sense to have them people on your team and say, let's hold off on making any moves until next year. Like, I don't I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like everybody knows that defensively we could really use another 3 and D wing. Everybody knows that. And there's tons of them
I
out
think a
there.
lot of times, from a fan perspective, we're looking at our teams to make moves that will help our teams now. Um,
Mhm.
and if you got a competent GM and don't have Dunleavy as your GM,
No.
your
No.
team actually makes moves for now. Um, we got Al Horford, which didn't make sense because Al's aging, Jimmy Butler's aging, Steph is aging, Draymond's aging. Why would you not send Dollar General, DiVincenzo, and Kaminga and Healed anywhere and get somebody else that can help you win
No, no, you
now?
go. Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me.
No, I feel you.
But going back to my all-star point, Wimby, you can tell this nigga has whatever Kobe Bryant DNA or Michael Jordan DNA that says, I want to win, and I don't care if it's an all-star game, I want to win. Wimby looked like he legit could have punched Joker, Luca, and everybody else who was laughing on the bench in the face because he came out there looking to get MVP. And if you
Let's
get somebody like that, that's a generational talent that wants to play in an all-star game, like it means something, then the niggas that's been there longer than him, that have won MVPs, that have won championships, you should have that same DNA over the game that you fell in love with when you had the foil over your antenna watching wherever you was watching NBA from your country. You should have that same DNA. Oh, I fell in love with this game. Oh, I want to be able to host up that trophy one day. Nigga, all of the greats played the All Star game with. Think about the 2001 All Star game with Marbury and AI
That
against
magical fourth quarter.
Duncan. Nigga, play their hearts out.
Now,
Think of
mind
the
you,
All Star game.
like if we're gonna be correct, they was BS in the first 3 quarters. Now,
They always BS George, but it was always
let
like, all
the
right, now we're gonna get
but let
serious.
these crackhead
Every
historians tell you they played hard the whole. No, they didn't. But
no,
when
they
they got
didn't.
to
No,
the
they didn't.
fourth quarter,
No, they didn't.
they was like, okay, it's money time now.
Yeah,
Let's go to work.
yeah. Melo said recently when we went to the All Star game, everybody knew, yeah, for the first 3 quarters, we going, yo, you go get your joint off. We going to little dunks, get the fans in. But fourth quarter time is game time. Like
It's
we
money
here to
time.
win. Fam, I don't understand. Nigga, you played 12 minutes. It's a winner go home situation every game. For Joker to be on a bench at the 8 minute mark and not check back into the game, my nigga, vacate your spot. If this is not what you want to do, if you don't want to play, if you don't care about this All Star game because it don't mean nothing to you, cool. Vacate your spot and let somebody else come in here and play.
Name of the show is
That,
Vacation Spot. Let's
that's
ask a
crazy.
Spurs fan.
What
How
up?
did you feel about the way Wemby? How did you feel, Brian? How did you feel about the way Wemby approached the All Star game?
Oh, I loved it. Um, I loved it for a personal aspect first because I want him to carry that loss, and I know he will. And he's gonna carry that joint right into the West. And he takes things. I don't know if y'all really follow the Spurs, um, but every time Wimby got cooked his rookie,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
those matchups personally because he was weaker, he was slower. They were taking advantage. Oh, let's go get the rookie. This kid that could be the rookie of the year. So he takes everything personal. He takes it personal, and I think not only the best part about it is the two dudes that were lazy that Corey's talking about are in the West, and we just might see him in the playoffs, and I love it. I love his tenacity and what he's going to bring to the table if we match up against Denver. He's going to try to give Joker everything and Doncic. So I love it.
All right, so
But I
let me
agree with
ask you
Corey.
this:
They gotta vacate their
vacate your
spot
spot.
because even if you were OG, bro, if you were OG in the game and you don't want to get hurt and you got a lot to play for and this and that because everybody knows Joker got injured. He's
Yeah.
out. He only missed 2 more games. He wants, everyone knows he's going for the MVP. It's no secret. So yes, I do understand to a certain extent that he's trying to preserve himself. Going out in the 8 minute mark is ridiculous, but I do understand not going out there going crazy when you playing for something bigger. I get it. Even though I don't like it, I do get it. But
So
at the
let me
same
Fam,
ask you,
time,
Steph ain't got
as
Steph. Steph has nothing to play for, and he was on the sidelines itching to break off the windbreakers and get on the court when Stars and Stripes team was playing. Steph looked like,
yeah, because
yo,
now Steph wanted
I
the
he has
ball.
know
nothing
I
to play
shouldn't be
for.
playing.
But he has nothing to
Steph
I
play
know
for.
I shouldn't be playing.
Steph
He has
definitely
nothing to
wanted the
play
ball.
for. But Steph also hurt his wrist in a season where he could have came back, and he decided not to come back when they said he was healthy enough to come back in January, and he shut out the whole rest of the season. That's the same Steph.
All right, so
Brian,
let me get it.
we've been good. We've been good this entire time. Please,
Uh,
please don't make me. Please,
Yeah, no,
please, you've been good this
I
entire
ain't.
time.
let me can I I'm gonna get this cynical sports fan takeoff because I'm me. What I'm sorry. I'm the guy that sits down and says to himself, "This is an exhibition game. We're making much to do about not nothing." Why? Why does it concern you that one Saturday, Sunday, daggone February, the week after the Super Bowl, we should care about a game that don't count? We should work ourselves up to the point of criticism. We should hold people. There's still people. I saw Kevin Garnett on this podcast with Paul Pierce tell Paul Pierce that the moment that LeBron passed up a shot because Kobe was guarding him in the All-Star game was the moment that the All-Star game was ruined because he passed up a shot. So in my cynical self, I'm like, of course you want to plant your flag on the fact that Kobe got the best of LeBron during an All-Star game, because when I bring up to you that when they wore it on the court the 22 times, LeBron is 16 up and 6 down against him, you're going to tell me that don't matter. So the games that counted don't matter. But the exhibition game where he passed the ball
George, I
does?
disagree with you only on one year. I disagree with you only on 1 year. That
Let me
year,
know.
Nike spent hundreds of millions of dollars on the Kobe and Bron puppets. That
Those
was the
commercials
year
are excellent.
we should have got Kobe and Bron in the finals, and Bron lost. And I think that's what
Absolutely.
that All-Star game kind of cemented was we never got to see this. This is what we wanted to see.
Absolutely.
We wanted
But
to see
Absolutely.
honestly, we were
Bron
supposed
and
to
Kobe.
get Bron and Kobe LeBron's first year with the Heat too. But remember, the Mavs bumped them out.
Yeah.
Was that the same year that they were doing the Nike spent all that money on them damn puppets?
No,
If it was not the same year,
it was
if it
after
was not
that,
the
but
same
still,
year,
like, it was after that, but we still had it. We still had a shot at it. We had a shot at it a couple times, and we never made it. It never happened. It
you're
just
missing
never
my point.
happened.
The year that they spent the marketing dollars. 1 year they spent the
Yeah,
marketing dollars hoping that would be the matchup, and we did not get that. We got Kobe Boston, I think.
those
Was
commercials,
that
man.
the year? Yeah, but
Yo, the year that Kobe won and Kobe's puppet came into the house while LeBron's puppet was sitting on the couch, and then This Is How We Do It was playing.
yeah,
That nigga Kobe came in the
yeah.
house. His puppet was bouncing. He said, "Championship, baby, yeah."
Yeah.
I think David Allen Greer was Kobe's puppet, and Keaton Thompson was LeBron's puppet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he walked in the house. I gotta find the clip now. I gotta find a clip like Kobe's puppet walked through the house with his shades on. Championship, baby. Yeah.
That gotta be the cover of the pod, man. That gotta be the cover of the pod.
Yo. Those commercials were
That gotta be the cover of the
outstanding,
pod.
yo.
But
Oh my
that's my
God.
biggest.
This is how we do it.
Yeah. Cause we were supposed to get in that All-Star game, and LeBron making the basketball play, I guess didn't see what the marketing was. LeBron was supposed to take that moment like it was Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
But why was the
10
onus on
seconds
LeBron to
left.
take that moment? What does
Because
that
Kobe
do for
already had that.
LeBron?
Because Kobe guarded LeBron for 90 feet on the floor already. Kobe was already in that mode. So the onus was on Bron to go, oh, that's what you want? Bet. That was on LeBron. I'm not saying he ruined the All-Star game, but Kobe Bryant showed you and again, go to the Olympics. when
Mm,
Kobe ran through Paul Gasol's chest and told everybody on Team USA, "This
different.
is the first play, and this is what I'm doing" to my
I'm
teammate.
I'm
He
running through
wanted
his
that
chest.
from LeBron James.
Okay.
All-Star game, here we are. East, West, before they do all this, oh, Kobe and LeBron pick the players. No, East versus West, nigga. Let's get it.
I'm
And
running
you
through
were
his chest.
supposed to bring, yeah, exactly. You were supposed to take the ball from whoever passed it to you. Kobe Bryant's guard me.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm LeBron James. I'm going to the cup. I don't care. And it was supposed to be uh back and forth of, oh, you got the best of me? Watch
Mm-hmm.
this. I'm going to come down. I might cross you, but we going to do this for the next two,
Two
five, however
minutes.
many minutes until one of us
All
get
right.
cold.
Because we're missing moments. I get you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that'd have been
Yeah.
a moment in time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
George,
All
we
right.
would have still been talking about the moment LeBron James made Kobe Bryant run into the out of bounds under the
Yeah.
basket because he ran from the 3-point line to show Kobe, I'm not scared of you. We would still be talking about that to this day.
To this
LeBron
day.
lovers, LeBron haters, we would be, yo, that moment he ran Kobe down, nigga, nigga.
Them niggas would have been like, oh, you give it to LeBron to take a game that don't count so serious. He didn't do that against the Spurs.
Fine. That would have been fine.
No.
But
All
that
right.
was the
So that
that was
makes
his
that.
moment.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that for
That was his
a
moment.
reason why.
He should have either pulled up and shot a J, and lived with the make or miss, or he should have drove to the basket to let Kobe know, nigga, I'm here. Like, I'm not scared of you. I'm here.
So
That's what
I
that
tell you
was.
what,
And he
watching it,
passed it
wa-
by to go, oh, okay.
and just for clarity, I'm still in the LeBron fan. I respect this game on and off the court. I'm not on the court, and I respect his lifestyle off the court. But watching that moment, the first thought in my head was, "Oh damn, he got intimidated by Kobe," because that's what it looked like. It didn't look like it didn't look like we seen LeBron versus Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. We seen
Mm-hmm.
him. We seen him tilt that head down, looking over his eyebrow. We seen that. And right there was that moment. And he absolutely, to me, looked intimidated. He looked at the moment. He was like, "Oh shit, this is Kobe. When y'all come get this?" You know how when you used to play ball back in the day, and you realize, yo, this dude that's defending me, this dude could defend. Like,
You hold
and he
it. You
looked.
hold it to your chest. You hold it
Yeah,
to your chest with this hand and call the next person with this hand.
you like, yo, somebody come get this. Somebody come get this.
Yo, 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 yo,
And then,
yo, yo, yo.
but Corey, I want to throw this out there. I was throwing a little topic out there, a little cat mouse to George. So I like teasing him about LeBron, even though me and him is big LeBron fans. He obviously is a Laker fan, so it's extra special to him. But I was talking to him about Curry and about LeBron and Curry's topic that Melo had brought up, saying that he doesn't know, but if he was to think how Curry would approach the GOAT conversation, he would definitely feel he's in the conversation as well as LeBron. I don't I don't being that you're a Warriors fan, how do you feel about that? If you've seen the video, how do you feel about that topic?
First, have you seen the video where Melo was
I
talking to
have.
Shaq? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I have. And I am on the side of confidence. Every rapper, every athlete, every girl in the past, and my wife currently, nigga, if you have confidence, I am with you in whatever that. So if you feel like I am that nigga, and there's nobody, and there might be stats that prove you ain't that nigga. But because Steph is a little more on a humble side, there's no reason in the world Steph Curry cannot say I should be included in the GOAT conversation. There's no reason in the world. I agree that because of the I'm looking at the greats and oh yeah, I think this person is the GOAT. I was actually getting ready to make this point about AI. And it was about the one-on-one point. When AI saw Michael Jordan, and he thought Michael Jordan was and still thinks Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Allen Iverson, when given the opportunity, said, "Oh, I got to go at the GOAT." Not to say my name should usurp Michael Jordan's, but I know I'm Allen Iverson.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry, 1000% should be looking at anybody on the planet and going, "There's no reason why my name should be brought up as the GOAT." You want to talk about championships? I got 4. You want to talk about Olympic medals? I got that. You want to talk about scoring titles? I got that. You want to talk about MVPs? I got that. You want to there's no reason why he shouldn't have the bravado of I should be mentioned in the same class with everybody else and y'all consider the GOATs. My issue with LeBron James from out the gate is the same thing that I've been saying since he first came into the league. I always felt like LeBron was too timid and didn't uh, take the reins. Vince McMahon speaks of the brass ring all the time. Who's going to come up and grab the brass ring? When LeBron got to Miami and he deferred to Dwayne Wade, and Dwayne had to tell him, "Nigga, this is your team. Go off." And I get that you don't want to come off as that guy, but nigga, I'm LeBron James. You niggas need to now recognize what I recognize, and that's I am that nigga. And if it's you think otherwise, nigga, stop it. You think otherwise, nigga, keep me from winning. Oh, Mike only got this move, nigga, stop it. Oh, Kobe does Mike's moves, great. He got 5 rings doing the same moves. Stop it, nigga. If you cannot shut me up and what I'm saying, I deserve to be mentioned in the GOAT conversation. And that's what pisses me off about Steph is when, if you notice, if you annoy Steph enough, you talk trash to Steph enough, he hits the switch and goes, "All right, now I got to show you that I'm better than you on every level." Oh, Steph can't play. He don't got this person. Okay, I'm gonna give you 50. If these niggas kept the switch on all the time and it was no room for conversation, yeah. But that's my biggest issue with LeBron and Steph is that these niggas play
Corey,
when they want to play. They don't turn it
Corey,
on.
Keeping the switch on
Corey,
all the time ain't easy, man.
Corey. That's the different. That is the difference between LeBron James, Steph Curry. Don't forget about Kevin Durant, who he got like his switch
He's in
sometimes
that category.
disconnected.
He's in that category. He's in that
You know,
category.
so
Yeah.
and that's the difference between them and guys like Shaq and Jordan and Bird. So
Yeah.
these guys and you hear all the stories. Hey, Jordan used to sit there and make up stories. He used to make up things in his head, like, oh, somebody says something about your wife, and go out there and kill somebody. And it's like, yeah, that's corny. But bro, if I'm great and I need to show up because I'm playing the Nets tonight, I need to hype myself up for this boring shit because I want
Yeah.
to be great.
Yeah.
Because
But
now
I'm gonna
it's
give you a
2026.
counterpoint though.
It,
Yeah.
go ahead.
But LeBron is going up against them same Nets, and without flipping near switch, 28, 9-9, sitting down 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. Like he doesn't
But the
have to
thing
fake
is,
narratives. He doesn't have to fake narratives to beat the Nets in December.
You
And
don't have to
like
fake narratives,
it's
George. But what I want to see from
it's
my players, the niggas that you are that nigga, yo, I don't want to dap you up. If I'm Ray Lewis, I don't want to go to Peyton Manning after we won and ask for a jersey swap. I don't want to go
all
to
right.
your bench if
So
y'all beating us by 10 and be like and laughing and joking. Nigga, no. This is personal.
here's a
Nigga, like,
here's a here's a perfect example of how I am. So the Brody's podcast is coming back next month. Shout out to the Brody's. While we were preparing to come back, they were like, yo, we should have a meeting to discuss what we're going to do. The first thing I say is, man, we don't need no daggone meeting, yo. Just let me know when to show up and I'm there. That almost started the argument. So I'm just a results-based person. So if you tell me that Jordan had to psych himself up, told him that Sidney Moncrief slept with his girl back in 1982 when they used to go to high school together, he gets himself all hyped up, drops 35 on them, and they win the game. Or LeBron shows up, puts on his shorts, does what he have to do, scores 32 and gets the win. They both won. They both scored over 30. I'm just checking on the results. Did they both win? Did they both get 30?
George,
Okay.
how many times?
I'm results based. I could care less how we get there.
How
Yeah,
many
but
times
this
did
this
Jordan
how the
show up and
conversation
give
we're
you
getting there.
30? How many times did Jordan show up and give you 30 and LeBron show up and give you 15? Because maybe he took the game too lax because he was buddy with the other star on the other team. And he
But
was
that's the
dapping him
thing.
up at half court.
You don't have them cases though.
Yeah, but
You
George,
don't
as a
have them
fan
cases.
though, I
You
get what
have
you're saying. Like it's performance based, and we could run, bro. You ain't got to tell me. I ran to the New Haven Register all the time just to read them stats because I ain't have cable TV. So I'm not, that's why I love stats because I was looking at the performance base. I didn't know the story behind it. I didn't know that what's homeboy name that used to always fight Jordan. Um, Max, not Maxwell. What's his name? I can see his face. Vernon
McDaniel.
Maxwell. Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
him
Vernon
too.
Maxwell.
Vernon Maxwell. I
Yeah.
didn't know that there was fight. I never knew that thing even existed. But that's the whole story behind the game, bro. The story behind the game
Yeah.
is that when this is me. Every time LeBron and Curry play each other, it should be, nigga, I'm the king of Akron. No, I'm the king of Akron, nigga. That's what it should be to me. Now we could run to the
But why do
stats at
we
the end of
need?
the game
Why do we need that? And this is from a wrestling fan.
because
Why do we
because
need? Why do we need? Why do we need that angst? Why do we need that backstory? Why can't we just play ball?
you know why?
Because
Because
Bret
the
Because
Hart
same
and
if
the
Shawn
same
if
Michaels,
you know
if
why?
Bret Hart
The
and
because
same
Shawn
reason the
Michaels
if
same
we're
reason
if
why
could not
we're
be Bret Hart and Shawn
I
if
got
Michaels.
I
we're
got you. I got you,
passionate
George.
enough,
You know why?
if
You
we're
know why,
passionate
George?
enough about ball, if you love ball enough, you passionate about it. You don't need no backstory. I tell people all the time. Well, not all the time, but there was a game that I played, and y'all know I'm a big dude. I'm 6 feet tall. So there was a play that game in a game I played in the rec league with my boys. I barely played with them, but I played with them this one week. They had a whole squad of former basketball players and a bunch of niggas with leg sleeves on, Brian. It was crazy. Mad leg sleeves and elbow pads, and they used to be all state this and all state that. We get to the game, our center can't play. He pulls something, and it's a playoff game. They're like, yo, he could stay on the court for the beginning of the game, but he has to get off the court if he's hurt, and y'all could play 4 against 5. Nigga, do you know we won that game and I hit 6 threes? I hit a shot. I got a rebound. I put it back up, missed it. Got a rebound again. Put it back up, missed it. Got the next rebound again. Screamed, put it back up, and made it. The whole team started laughing at me. I didn't have no backstory to that junk. All I know is that in that moment, them niggas was laughing at the fat guy that was putting in the maximum effort to get 2 points in the game he wasn't supposed to win. So for the rest of that game, my eyes was red. They hit me on the wing, I hit a 3. My point guard name was Tommy. I said, Tommy, I'm not missing again. Came back down again. Tommy hit me again. Bang! Hit another 3. Then I went to George mode. Tommy! I'm not missing again. So, couple more possessions came down. I get it again. Top of the key. I hit a 3, but it was off the glass, and I didn't call glass. So, that was the time for me to be Jerk George. That was the time for me to be Jerk George, because now we all laughing. And I say it again, Tommy, I'm not missing another 3. Now these niggas are getting mad. Yo, get on that fat nigga. Just because he ain't fat don't mean he can't shoot. So they still talking junk while I'm knocking threes down. So we go through the game. I hit 2 more. And then they just like they got fed up. They just put somebody on me for like the rest of the joint. And then my boys was just doing the work, got down to it, got down by 2. Somehow the guy lost me. I hit the game winner. I don't know if y'all know my boy Nick Redwood. Corey, you know Nick
Yes.
Redwood.
Yes.
He was on the court with us. Corey is like Brian. Nick is like 6'4", 6'5". Nigga, when I hit that 3, I'd never felt adrenaline like that in my entire life. Nick jumped on my back. I walked from one side of the court to the other. And he was like my son. It was like a feather was on my back. I couldn't feel anything. And I was just screaming at all their girlfriends like, "Wah!" I was screaming at like
He said that, yeah.
I was screaming at all their girlfriends. They had some cute girlfriends. I was screaming at them. So that's what I'm like. That's why I say, like, for me, the inspo should hit me when I'm on the court. I don't did like all the extra made up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't like Dylan Brooks. You going on podcasts telling people that LeBron is just the easiest to guard. He's saying that anybody that has a podcast that currently playing sucks. Look at Paul George. Look at Draymond Green. Like, he's talking about his junk. He's staring at people before the games. Like, nah, keep all that performative fake stuff. Let it happen on the court. Let that just happen on the court. So when it does, you either look like a fool or you either look like a hero.
Yeah, he might need that.
Yeah, some people. Some people might need it.
Might need that.
George, for whatever reason.
But the thing is, George, I want to say this because I know about the 3-point game that you had. I never heard the backstory, but I'll say this.
I'm never forgetting that game, boy.
I think the reason why y'all went off the way y'all did is because it was 4 versus 5, and that was the story that you can brag about forever and ever. And that's the backstory to it. It's not just the production that you hit threes. It's the reason why y'all went as crazy as y'all did is because it was 4 against 5, and it was like the movie 300. Nigga, it's 300 of us. It's a million of y'all. So we already lost. So we got everything. We got nothing to lose. And that's the backstory y'all had.
True.
I think even greater than that, the backstory was these is NBA niggas, and y'all think y'all just gonna come in here and wipe the floor with us, and so that was your backstory. You might not have needed to go print an ad out in the paper and say, "Oh, well, so and so said this. I heard that, and I took that offensive." But your energy was, I ain't gonna let these NBA niggas come in here and try to outplay me when I know I can play.
No,
Y'all might
I
have
honestly,
played in the
I honestly
NBA,
didn't.
But nigga, I know I can play.
My flip didn't switch till they started laughing at me. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was just out there like, well, let's just play, have some fun. But when them niggas laughed at me after I missed them layups, oh man, that junk pissed me off, bro.
Pride came in. George said, "All right,
nigga."
Nah,
I was hot, bro.
That's definitely. I ain't gonna front, yo. I've never been great in ball for whatever reason. My father, my mother gave my brother all the talent. I don't know why. I was the older brother. They could have given me something. They didn't give me no height. They didn't give me no basketball talent. I sucked. I was Bruce Bowen. I was Bruce Bowen. I give you 10% from the 3. I'll give you all the defense you need. But it wasn't no. I tried a Euro move a couple summers ago and popped my hip, and I said,
yeah, don't.
I ain't had no business even trying. I couldn't even did it when I was 16. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I was thinking. But everybody got that game, and I had that game too. I had that game at Guilford. Corey, I don't know if you're from Connecticut, but Guilford got they got a
I
court
am
right off the
from the
highway.
better state, New York.
Okay. He's from the land of terrible pizza. Continue, Brian.
No. We just got the record as the best pizza in the world, George. Mama's too. Let me know if y'all want a slice.
Doubt it.
Let me know if y'all want some good pizza. We got it.
Absolutely not.
We'll pass. But yeah, I had a game like that. I went to. I was playing in Guilford, and my boys. You come with your boys. You come with your fives, and y'all supposed to run
Mm-hmm.
together. And my boys decided, yo, we're gonna pick up the big dude. And I'm like, oh,
Oh
y'all
no.
not gonna pick me up? I said, that's crazy. So I didn't drive. I had to sit on the sideline, mad as hell. And it got late, and some team came in there. It was a couple of 6'5", 6'6", 6'3", 6'5" Portuguese dudes, and all they did was pass. I mean, you know one of them teams, them white teams that you ain't been on take but 3 dribbles and pass. That's it. It was one of
Kept the
them.
ball moving. Yep.
Kept the ball moving, and I had everything to play for. I said, "Oh, y'all niggas ain't want to pick me up. All right, I'm running with the white boys." And I must have done, I must have looked like damn magic out there passing the ball. I was trying to pass behind my back, and for whatever reason, it was landing. I said, "Oh," and they was looking like, "The fuck." And that was the best game of my life, and the only good game I ever played. And my story ain't as great as your 3-point story.
Oh,
If I hit two threes in
trying
one
to tell you,
game,
man. Nigga, if they put jerseys in rafters, I was every time I walked into the JCC after that. There go George, and they all and then everybody had a different like variation of like making fun of me after that. Either they would do the yell, or when I was walking with Nick on my back, like the nigga was like,
get
"Yo,"
that man a statue.
they was all making fun of me after that, yo. But yo, that was the greatest, yo. I think yeah, Chris Brown, Nick Redwood, and Tommy Goff. Those are the other three with me, and I forgot the other dude that just stepped on and didn't play. But that game was crazy. Oh well, that's my Al Bundy story. My 4 touchdowns game. All right, y'all. So we gave y'all. I think we gave y'all sufficient stuff to rock with. Brian, don't hang up after I disconnect this, because I need to make sure your show is uploaded. So we will see you guys next time. The season starts back up Thursday. This should hold y'all down for the rest of the break. So for myself, Reed, you know what I'm saying, Brian, for the rest of the crew, y'all let us know what y'all want to talk about. We'll be back. This is 150. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.